Welcome, everybody, to OCW Summerfest 2023. A bit soggy today, Drew, but it is a wonderful night for wrestling.
Oh, absolutely.
And also, apparently, for football.
Introducing our General Manager, Glenn Lane.
All right, Paul here alongside Drew the Werewolf Starner.
As always.
And we are getting set for a great night of action. Summerfest set to begin. And it sounds like the OCW General Manager Glenn Lane is on his way to the ring. This is going to be a hell of a night. We have a battle royal to determine the number one contender for the OCW Heavyweight Championship later tonight. Plus, the winner of the Heritage Grand Prix, Brandon Fields, gets his title shot against the Ohio Heritage Champion, Chuck the Truck Morris. Highly anticipated. 3 wins in one night to set up that match. Unbelievable performance by Fields.
Oh, 100%.
Plus, the OCW Tag Team Champions, the winners, defend against Quinn and Lambert.
Hey, I want to tell you guys something really quick. This is OCW's favorite show of the year. You guys always get crazy and loud. So let's let that band over there hear our fans. On 3, I want you up on your feet screaming. 1, 2, 3.
That's going to be something.
Hey guys, right now before we get started with the Battle Royal, I'm going to bring out our champion, Lord Thomas the Brute.
And it sounds like the drums of Midgard are about to herald the arrival of the OCW Heavyweight Champion, Lord Thomas the Brute. Also tonight, we will see Warhorse versus DD Trash. Sort of, Drew.
In singles matches, it's going to be Crosshairs Kelly going one-on-one with Bruce Gray, and it's going to be Pat the Bruiser going one-on-one with Ron Mathis.
Very unusual to see teams head-to-head in non-tag team action here in OCW, but we're getting that treat, and I think a lot of people underestimate the capabilities of both members of DD Trash, who were singles competitors before joining forces to form DD Trash. Not to discredit the tag team acumen of Crosshairs Kelly and Pat the Bruiser. Pat, we just saw last week at the Heritage Grand Prix in the tournament.
Yeah.
So it's not like singles competitors.
The rain will not stop us. 5 years ago, I stepped foot on Mogadore ground. I broke into OCW. 5 years later, I stand before you, your OCW heavyweight champion. Tonight, an entire roster will stand before each and every one of you. Throw each other over the top rope for the opportunity to step into the ring for my OCW Heavyweight Championship.
And credit to our loyal fans.
Each and everybody here, I want to see you on your feet for all of the competitors about to grace this ring and give it all to you right here at the Mogadore Summerfest.
It does make for a little bit of a treacherous condition in an over-the-top rope battle royal, Drew. to have slippery ropes. I wonder who will best be able to navigate that extra trap.
Notice the winners have come out, so if one of them wins, they could be pulling triple duty tonight.
That didn't work out too well for No Shame Jimmy Shane last week as he entered the Heritage Grand Prix, was not victorious in his Grand Prix match, and then had to go into the tag team match.
Paulie, is that Pastor CeeLo?
That is the good one. Pastor CeeLo making his OCW debut. You never know what you're going to see here at Mogadore. And you heard from our OCW champion how passionate this fan base is here at Mogadore at the Summerfest. You heard that from our OCW general manager Glenn Lane as well. This is one of our favorite shows of the year because it is such an incredible environment. And our OCW superstars feed off this energy.
Yeah, the rules of this battle royal, you must go over the top rope, both feet touch the floor, you are eliminated. Last person in the ring will face Lord Thomas the Brute later on tonight for the OCW Heavyweight Championship.
All right, Drew, give me your pick. Who's winning this battle royal?
I don't know. This is going to be hard to pick from.
The bell goes and the battle royal is on. And we will do our best to keep control of this action. There's a little bit of everything going on here. Looks like Izzy Lambert is teeing off on Gino DeCapo in one corner. The good pastor, CeeLo, just got his face smashed into the top turnbuckle courtesy of Asher Knox, who just ate an elbow from the OCW Tag Team Champion, at least one half of it. No Shame Jimmy Shane.
Oh, Jake Ely in trouble.
Ely is about to go out. No. Oh, but Colton Quinn, the first exit of this battle royal. What is going on with, it looks like maybe a choke in the corner there. Izzy Lambert lost some traction there trying to get across the ring. That's such an unusual danger of a match like this. You don't have that speed factor as much if you don't have good boots.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a wild card here tonight.
Oh, no! The Master Mime eliminated by the Thunderbird. If anybody had to eliminate Jean-Paul, did it have to be Jake Ely? He won't stop crowing about that. Oh, Gino's got Ely from behind. Here comes one half of the OCW Tag Team Champions, the Show Robbie Starr. He could get a 2-for-1 special here.
But Asher Knox there to break it up.
And turn the tide. Now it's Knox and DeCapo, who are referring to themselves as the true all-stars of Ohio Championship Wrestling after interrupting and costing us that great all-star tag team matchup last week at the Heritage Grand Prix. Oh, thumb to the eye. Bray McKenzie trying to keep his hands dry just so he can make sure he doesn't go over that top rope. So who's your pick in a match like this, Drew?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to pick from the field, but if I had to go with anybody, I would probably say Gino DeCapo.
The made man? Is it because he has his tag team partner in there? Because you do have the tag team of the winners in there.
Well, it's definitely going to help his case.
Right now, the winners. Oh, man. And out goes Izzy Lambert. Throw up a dub for the winners.
Pastor CeeLo in trouble in the ropes over there.
The good pastor should have passed around that collection plate. He may need it after this battle royal. Holy hell, there goes the good pastor. And Bray McKenzie nearly followed behind him. Nice shot to the midsection there. Gino. Oh, Bray McKenzie, that is so dangerous.
Bray still holding on, though.
Oh, there goes Asher Knox.
Asher Knox has been eliminated.
And McKenzie is somehow trying to skin the cat in this rain. Oh, Thunderbird Jake Ely just got it.
And there goes Bray McKenzie.
Has been eliminated.
And so the final four, Jimmy Shane, Robbie Starr, Gino DeCapo, Jake Ely. Arguably the 4 stars of OCW. In hockey, this would be 3 stars. It's 4 stars here. The winners trying to unite this Mogadore crowd. And the brawl is on. DeCapo seen stars here. Guess I did mean that as a pun. Oh, there goes Robbie. Wait. Both feet did not touch the ground.
It's dangerous out there on that apron now.
Spear connects by Jimmy Shane. But will Jimmy help Robbie back into the ring here? Thunder kick connects.
Robbie Starr's eliminated.
That leaves us down to 3. Ely's gone 2.
We are down to 2.
Gino DeCapo, Jimmy
America.
Shane. These two not unfamiliar with each other. And a little flip, flop, and fly, courtesy of one half of the... No, I guess he did not
Gino
get the elbow.
Knox.
Gino fires back out of that. Jimmy Shane over the top rope. But Jimmy had him scouted. Back and forth on that apron. So dangerous because there's not as much room to begin with. And the lack of traction. There goes Jimmy Shane.
And with that, your winner and the #1 contender for the Ohio Heavyweight Championship, the big man, Gino DeCapo.
So we now know the OCW Heavyweight Championship match will be Lord Thomas the Brute defending against the made man, Gino DeCapo. And that's going to be a hard-hitting battle, Drew.
Oh, absolutely.
And you picked it from the beginning. DeCapo, guess he left his opponents sleeping with the fishes for now.
Yeah, but can he do that later on tonight when he faces off with Lord Thomas the Brute for the OCW Heavyweight Championship?
And now you have to think about the individuals who are in this Battle Royal who were already going to have to pull double duty. Like the OCW Tag Team Champions, the winners, already scheduled to defend the tag team titles. Now they don't have anything to show for it, either one. What's that mindset do to you in the ring?
Well, you're immediately going to have to change focus. I mean, if they get too ahead of themselves, they could possibly walk out of here without the tag team championships as well.
Colton, Quinn, and Izzy Lambert scheduled to challenge for the tag team championships here in just a moment. That might be a little bit further on in the night, actually.
Yeah, but still to come, the Ohio Heritage Championship will be on the line as Chuck the Truck Morris defends that championship against the winner of the Heritage Grand Prix, the professional Brandon Fields.
Fields went through 3 grueling matches, winning all 3 by submission with that Kimura lock. This is one of the toughest tests to date for the Heritage Champion.
Yep, Brandon Fields actually undefeated since leaving the Entourage.
From the capital city of Columbus, this is Crosshairs K.
And I'm very much looking forward to this. It's almost like a Warhorse DD Trash gauntlet of sorts that we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, we saw a little bit of a solo Crosshairs Kelly in the aforementioned Entourage about a year ago. And we've always kind of wondered, what if with Crosshairs Kelly? What if he decided to go the singles route and just challenge for the heavyweight championship? This could be a turning point in his entire career tonight.
Yeah, but also keep in mind, Crosshairs Kelly, one half of the longest reigning OCW Tag Team Champion. So he knows not only how to win a championship, but also how to hold on to a championship.
Which would make him even more dangerous as a singles competitor.
The homewrecker, Bruce Gray.
Say what you can about Crosshairs Kelly, but say anything about Bruce Gray, and you better be ready to back it up. Look at the energy Bruce Gray exudes. You just want to have a party with this guy.
And I guarantee you ice cold beer is going to be involved.
Oh, I would imagine there will be a couple kegs tapped. Crosshairs Kelly set to go one-on-one with Bruce Gray. The other half of the tag teams, Pat the Bruiser and Ron Mathis, still to come. That is going to be a great match as well.
Oh, absolutely.
And a credit to our OCW faithful, and I've called them the faithful for quite some time, but the weather this year has been absolutely treacherous. And yet the OCW faithful, especially tonight, showing up, showing out, loud as ever here at Mogadore. Cannot thank them enough. And this crowd just magnetized by Bruce Gray.
Yeah.
Also, credit to our ring crew for getting the ring into the shape that they were able to get it into so that we could start this great event. Summerfest 2023 here in Mogadore. We're at Lions Park. And this is a yearly event, so if you missed it this year, don't worry, you just got to wait another 364 days or so, and we'll do it again. It's a great weekend out here, actually. I just got a huge lemonade, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. They were selling them by the buckets over there.
And here we go, Crosshairs Kelly, Bruce Gray, one-on-one. It is so weird, though, to say that about either one of these two individuals. The student section here in Mogadore is nice and loud, which we love. That didn't go the way that Crosshairs Kelly thought it would. So now you have to wonder, is this a stalling tactic by Crosshairs Kelly to let the guard down, perhaps, of Bruce Gray? Bruce Gray trying to get in the head of Crosshairs Kelly. Seems like it worked as those two shots missed, but Bruce Gray's did not. Going for the DDT already. Out the back door, maybe a sunset flip. Oh! You almost have your life flash before your eyes seeing that. don't even know what to call that, so I'm going to let bygones be bygones on that one. Beautiful leg drop by Bruce Gray. Follows it up with another one. Is he going to go for the trifecta? A little bit of emphasis there. Cover. Looked like only a one count.
Yeah.
What is wrong for Crosshairs Kelly out of the box here, Drew?
I think he let Bruce get into his head.
And that's why you're the best color man in the business. Off the top with those shots to the face, the top buckle is covered by a padding. However, that padding is not very thick, and you can still, if you're not careful, catch that bolt.
Yeah, that's solid steel under that pad.
And right now, Bruce Gray is taking Crosshairs Kelly on a tour of the ring. With the bulldog off the top. Follows it up with the splash cover. 2. No.
2 count only.
It's so weird to see Bruce Gray nearly get a pinfall off something not the DDT.
Looks like he's calling for the DDT.
Looking for it. The new master of the DDT. Oh. That stopped him dead in his tracks. Nasty boot from Crosshairs Kelly.
Right to the jaw.
I don't know if you noticed this, Drew, but it looks like Bruce Gray is actually checking his jaw to see if he may have lost a couple of teeth.
He may have.
Nasty impact on that boot to the side of the face. Now those forearms across the side, almost around the same area as that boot, actually. But Bruce Gray firing back with everything he's got. One chop takes Bruce Gray to his knees. This is illegal, Drew.
He's got till 5, Paulie.
You guys say that every time we do a show. No, he doesn't. It's illegal. Don't do it. My God.
Just the power of Crosshairs Kelly into the cover.
Disrespectful cover gets a 2 count. Why do you do that, though, Drew? That is not a pinning hold that is going to net you a victory. 9 out of 10 times.
Yes, but it also makes your opponent exert energy, and that's the thing. The more and more your opponent exerts energy, it's just going to wear him down a lot quicker.
Oh, but Bruce went for the jawbreaker. There it is. Had to go all the way down for that one. Bruce Gray into the corner. Great agility there from Bruce Gray. Man, the heart of that man just got slapped right out of his body. Good God.
He may be out.
Cover. 2. No. How did Bruce Gray kick out of that?
I do not know.
My God. And right to the nerve hold here. It looks like right to the... Is that the trapezius he's targeting now?
Appears so.
And this is actually a benefit in some ways to Bruce Gray after getting that nasty chop. While it's not ideal, he's getting a couple seconds to recover. What a shot there by Bruce Gray. Crosshairs Kelly staggered, but has not fallen. Knee lift catches him right near the jawline. Almost looks like Bruce Gray's trying to return the favor, Drew. Cover. Does he have enough? No.
2 count only.
I think the OCW faithful disagree with that 2 count. But they may not have to worry about it because Bruce Gray is calling for the signature maneuver that has won him so many matches. But still can't get that DDT on Crosshairs Kelly here.
Mongolian chops.
You don't see that every day. Oh, but you see that pretty frequently from Crosshairs Kelly. That snap spinning neck breaker. Into the cover. Yes, 1, 2, and no!
2 count.
Wants it again, says that's going to be 3 this time. 2 count only. And now a little bit of frustration here from Crosshairs Kelly that neck breaker did not get the job done. So many of the OCW faithful standing on their feet right now for what has been a fantastic start to OCW Summerfest. Might not be a great ending to OCW Summerfest for Bruce Gray here. Elbows out of that fireman carry predicament. Like a matador here. Drop toe hold into the second buckle, crashing through is Crosshairs Kelly. Calling for the shot, super kick connects. End of second, Crosshairs Kelly still on his feet. Third time's the charm. Wait a minute.
Pat the Bruiser.
Pat the Bruiser is out here. He's got a match later tonight. Here comes the other half of DD Trash, Ron Mathis. They want to get the party started early. And this is just turning into absolute chaos here at ringside. Into the barricade goes Ron Mathis. Kelly back to his feet in the ring. Well, this is not good now. Warhorse has Bruce Gray lined up. Oh! Is that a chain? Crosshairs Kelly just dropped Bruce Gray after the distraction. No! The brainbuster connects.
Into the cover.
2, and it's over. And now we've got some upset feelings and controversy and chaos. It really wouldn't be OCW at Summerfest without chaos, would it? And I believe Ron Mathis would like to speak to the OCW faithful. As Crosshairs Kelly steals this one. It wouldn't be Ron Mathis if he wasn't ready to go at all times.
Are we going to have this match now?
Well, I see the OCW general manager down there.
Why don't you leave your friend out here? Because I'm going to leave mine to watch my back. I'm going to kick the crap out of you, and I'm going to prove we don't just talk trash. We are
Well, we have a referee. The general manager has cleared this matchup. It's going to happen next.
What's wrong? You look a little big to be a chicken. You know, I've been all over the world, and right here in Mogadore is the biggest chicken I have ever seen in my lifetime.
This match has been made official by the general, Miss Glenn Lane. This match is scheduled for one fall. It is against, in this corner, is Mathis. His opponent is Pat The Bruiser.
So Pat the Bruiser versus Ron Mathis happening right now as Summerfest rolls on here at Mogadore. And what does it say, Drew, about the fact that Warhorse is 1-0 so far in this two-match series? As the bell goes.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see if DD Trash can even the score here.
It's a tough test. We saw how much punishment Pat the Bruiser can take last week at the Heritage Grand Prix. But now he's in a match that he was anticipating, that he knew who his opponent was going to be and he could game plan.
Yeah, but the deciding factor could also be Ron Mathis's temper.
Big right hand by Mathis. That might be all right there. Those forearms to the side of the head by Mathis. Going for a 10th, it looks like, perhaps.
And he's biting.
Well, it would be discourteous not to hit the 10th item on the list. He really
Mathis
is
not letting go.
biting him hard. May have taken a chunk of flesh from Pat the Bruiser.
There's no way.
There's always a way, Drew. Just not in this particular instance. No, there was no way. And the large Pat the Bruiser using his power and frame to overpower 2 count only. And that's the thing for the other half of Warhorse, Pat the Bruiser, Drew. The power, the size advantage means that those power moves, like something like a body slam, are out of the arsenal right now for Ron Mathis.
Yeah. So Mathis is probably going to have to rely on speed here.
And finesse. We don't talk about it enough, but there is such a technical acumen to Ron Mathis.
Bruiser lining Mathis up.
Runs into the European-style uppercut from the top rope with the moonsault cover.
Into the cover.
2. It's not over.
2 count only.
We talked about this earlier, talking that maybe those high-risk aerial maneuvers were out of the arsenal as well. Big black hole slam cover. 2. No. But Mathis pulling out that moonsault. My God, he really is crazy. You have to keep in mind the X factors at ringside. Bruce Gray and Crosshairs Kelly, the respective tag team partners of the men in the ring. Tornado DDT connects. Into the cover. Mathis, no! Maybe he should not have gone back to that well, 2 count only. And you have to wonder, is it the pride of Mathis getting in the way of the obvious common sense that he doesn't have quite the same power as Pat the Bruiser here? Oh my God!
He actually got him over.
Fall away slam, he's gonna do it again. He got him again! Common sense be damned. 3 in a row. He may be superhuman.
Yeah.
Wait a minute now. Crosshairs Kelly on the apron. Bruce Gray quickly cuts that off. And now throwing fists again.
But Mathis perhaps looking to fly.
I don't think Gray got enough of Kelly when they were in their match just moments ago. Off the top. Oh!
Misses!
Nobody home on the elbow drop. And who can take advantage of this moment to change the complexion of the match? Oh, here we go again. Crosshairs Kelly now getting in the ring. This is what led to Kelly's victory earlier. Oh, wait a minute. There's that chain again. And Bruce Gray returns the favor. DDT! To the top rope goes Mathis. And Kelly goes flying as well. The elbow drop connects. Cover. 2, and it's over. So the team split the series 1-1, but a lot of chicanery involved, Drew.
What is this going to mean going forward?
Because right now you're looking at the top 2 teams in the championship hunt for the tag team gold. We know that the winners will defend against Colton, Quinn, and Izzy Lambert later tonight. But you had to imagine if one of these 2 teams could come out with the sweep, they might have secured a spot in line for the next tag team title opportunity. And now it's anybody's guess where that's going to go.
Right.
Still to come tonight. The Ohio Heritage Championship is on the line. Chuck the Truck Morris defends against the Heritage Grand Prix winner, Brandon Fields. And after the opening contest, the Battle Royal, we now have our main event for the OCW Heavyweight Championship. It'll be the Battle Royal winner, the made man Gino DeCapo, one-on-one with Lord Thomas the Brute.
Yeah, that one is going to be a hard-hitting matchup.
Not unlike what we just saw here moments ago. Man, the OCW faithful are giving Warhorse hell as they leave the ring. Every time we put down a cone there, something happens. Every time.
Shall the madness continue?
Wait, is it mime time?
The sure bet Asher Knox making his way out to the ring.
Well, I think our ring announcer got confused too. It's a little bit soggy on everybody here tonight. Asher Knox has had a bad run of luck for what seems like a very long time.
Yeah, but one win can turn that around, Paulie.
He could have won the Battle Royal. Instead, his tag team cohort, Gino DeCapo, won it. Also makes you wonder where Asher Knox is going to be later tonight during that heavyweight championship match.
Yeah, that'll remain to be seen.
Is she wearing sunglasses at night?
I don't know how you could see a thing. Maybe that's why she was confused.
Listen to the ovation for the Master Mime.
Yeah, but should he really be smoking around all those students, Paulie?
You know, I've told him to quit, but he just can't stop. He tried to nick a rat patch, but it didn't seem to stick. And look at that, Drew. The rain has stopped. I don't think the sun's going to show, but the rain has stopped. The OCW faithful are loud as always in Mogadore. It's going to be a great night of action. Still to come, 2 championship matches. Sorry, 3 championship matches. I almost forgot about the tag team battles. That means every championship in OCW right now is on the line tonight.
Yeah.
That's a huge opportunity for 3 to 4 challengers here. This is a bit of a homecoming here tonight for Jean-Paul Le Miserable. This was where he made his OCW debut 1 year ago, right here in Mogadore at Summerfest.
Yeah. Jean-Paul was facing Chuck Morris that night.
For the Ohio Heritage Championship, and the more things change, the more they stay the same. Chuck the Truck Morris will be defending the Ohio Heritage Championship later tonight against the professional Brandon Fields. The suspenders have been suspended, Drew.
And we are underway.
You know, that's a little bit disrespectful of a man who's losing his hair. I could speak on that, unfortunately. Was that a noogie?
And now Papa Smurf getting in on the action.
Well, they're both wearing stripes, so. The student section here tonight getting nice and loud. And that's the way we like it. That tie-up went nowhere fast. My God. The disrespect. He didn't even have enough time to put on a glove. Oh boy. There's now a wall between them. Oh, side headlock. Great cunning by the master mime.
Just the disrespect.
He was about to run into a wall. That was nice of him. Would you like it if I let you run into a wall you didn't notice?
I'd be smart enough to look.
Back suplex there by Knox. And the sure bet. Well, that's illegal. That seems like a bit of frustration there from Asher Knox. Just straight choking the man. Again, now using the middle rope.
Now Knox is firmly in control.
After cheating.
It's legal for 4 seconds, Polly.
And now burying the shoulder into the midsection. And again, Asher Knox may be punishing Jean-Paul.
Beautiful suplex there.
Cover off the suplex. No. We were just talking about the student section being loud, but maybe some of the frustrations towards the student section are being taken out on the wrestlers in the ring here. Jean-Paul getting really hit hard there. Nice shot. Looked like it caught him underneath the ribs.
Both men exchanging blows here.
This time Jean-Paul heading north on that one. Oh, man, what a clothesline.
Yeah, Knox getting the better of that exchange.
God, that looked horrifying. And the fist drop.
Into that cover.
Jeez, it almost looked like rigor mortis set in.
Knox up to the middle rope.
The sure bet. Looking to fly. This is unusual for Asher Knox, but pulling out all the stops. And that's why he doesn't normally go there. Elbow to the back of the head there by the master mime. And the drop kick connects. The suspenders are down, Drew. It's mime time. And out goes Asher Knox. Suicide dive connects.
Knox back into the ring.
But Knox back to his feet first. Went for a clothesline.
Deal Buster!
Oh, man, it's a sure bet cover. 2. Asher Knox
over.
picks up the win.
See, just like I said, Paulie, it's only going to take one win to turn it around.
You may be right about that. But the question now remains, where will Asher Knox be later tonight when the heavyweight championship is on the line and his associate, Gino DeCapo, is the challenger for the heavyweight championship?
Well, that's going to remain to be seen.
Tough night for Jean-Paul Les Miserables. Is he giving away his beret?
Looks like it.
I hope you understand the significance of that, Drew. You do not give away the beret as a gift of humor. That is a sign of respect. That man may have Jean-Paul Les Miserables' respect forever for receiving that beret.
Yeah.
More action still to come, including the Ohio Heritage Championship on the line. Chuck the Truck Morris defends against Brandon Fields.
This match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the self-proclaimed Knight of Thunderbird, the Thunderbird, Jake Ely.
Thunderbird Jake Ely making his way out to the ring here for this singles contest.
How can he be the mayor of a fictitious city?
It's not fictitious, Paulie. I've been there.
Did you stop at the Starbucks and get coffee?
You know damn well I don't drink coffee, Paulie.
Well, you should have stopped at the Starbucks and gotten coffee, because then I'd know it was a real city.
But yes, I got a donut while I was there.
Jake Ely, former heavyweight champion, heritage champion, tag team champion, DBI winner. There's really nothing he hasn't done in OCW. The only thing on the list left for him is the brass ring gauntlet.
In time, Paulie.
Well, he'll have to wait at least another year to pull that feat off. As a matter of fact, we have not seen or heard from the reigning brass ring holder, Ryan Michaels, since Tradition. Kind of makes you wonder where he has gone off to.
It's a great way to pick your spot, Paulie.
That is true.
Show up when it's not expected.
I don't think he's even been in the building for the last 3 events.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Vibe, McKenzie.
Drew, I think we're about to have a vibe check.
Yeah.
The drip of Bray McKenzie is the envy of everybody, man or woman. And it looks like the OCW faithful have embraced Bray McKenzie here tonight. We saw McKenzie, what was it, a couple weeks ago, I believe.
Yeah.
Was that Ignition?
Yeah.
I believe that was Ignition. Had a great showing against the made man Gino DeCapo that night. Did not come out on the winner's side of the purse, but impressed OCW management enough to get a return visit here tonight at one of our loudest shows of the year, Mogadore. There's a man who has not seen a spotlight he didn't like. It is not Bray McKenzie. The spotlight exudes from him. And this is a great battle between 2 young talents. And we say young about Jake Ely, even though he's done everything that he's done.
Yeah.
He's still very young.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are underway.
And Ely quickly diving out of the ring, wants nothing to do with this matchup.
Well, Jake Ely's going to wrestle this match on Jake Ely's time.
Is that the time set in Thunderbird?
Yeah.
Is that on the East Coast or the West Coast?
It's actually 7 minutes past Central Time, believe it or not.
Seven minutes past Central Time.
Yeah.
Is it somewhere in Iowa?
I can't disclose that information.
Ely trying to bait in Bray McKenzie to let his guard down here. And this is the Jake Ely way. It's won him the heavyweight championship, the heritage championship, the tag team championship, DBI. Ely picks his spot. He will not show his hand. Although I know the student section was not very fond of Ely earlier today during the brief rain. Had some less than pleasant terms about him.
Well, there were some words exchanged.
Oh, Bray McKenzie just brought Jake Ely in the hard way. Side headlock applied by the Vibe. And McKenzie. You have to wonder, though, because Jake Ely does call himself the king of the headlocks. Cover here, 2 count only. If perhaps that's to get in Ely's head. Side headlock takeover.
Yeah, but if there's anybody that knows how to get out of a headlock, it's going to be Jake Ely.
He needs to use that right now because he is locked in a headlock deep. And what would it say for Bray McKenzie to pick up a win here over such a well-known and well-accomplished OCW star in Jake Ely?
It would catapult Bray McKenzie up the ladder here in OCW.
Back to the headlock takeover. We've seen this type of maneuver win professional wrestling matches, Drew, in the 2020s. So it's not like the headlock takeover is some simple maneuver. This could win the match if you're not careful.
Yeah, sometimes slow and methodical wins.
Brings to mind the tortoise and the hare. Beautiful arm drag, deep arm drag there. And now it looks like a wrenching on the arm a bit there.
Notice how Bray McKenzie has his knee on the back of Jake Ely's neck. That's just torquing that armbar more.
And causing an extra pressure point on Ely's neck. That's the kind of thing that can make an arm go numb, and then you lose feeling in that arm, and before you know it, you've lost the match. Both men back to their feet, however. Into the corner. That means this will break the hold. Cheap
For
shot.
a moment, anyway.
And Ely using the ropes to launch off with that stomp, putting a little more extra into it. Using the ropes for leverage there. Almost looked like he wrapped the arm around that bottom rope, Drew.
Yeah, that's just to ensure that Bray couldn't get away.
To ensure he couldn't get away.
Yeah.
My God. Ely. This is impressive power. The delayed vertical suplex by the Thunderbird.
Ely into the cover.
Seems to think it's over. 2 count only. It looked like he kicked the rope that Bray McKenzie was laying on, trying to recover a couple breaths there. And again, this isn't a Jake Ely thing here. He finds a body part and he picks it apart until it's done. So many times we've seen him work a leg, work an arm, because it takes a big chunk of his opponent's repertoire out of their arsenal. For Bray McKenzie, it's the speed, the high flying, the sizzle, if you will. And without good airflow, you're not pulling any of that stuff off.
Oh, not at all.
Ely almost from a deadlift there on this, whatever this is going to be.
Beautiful suplex there. Into the cover.
Does he have it here? No. And Ely has slowed the match to his pace. Which also means slowing Bray McKenzie.
Defibrillator!
Oh, man.
And that could be it.
Well, he can't hold on to the ropes. Referee telling him no on that. But the defibrillator may have put down Bray McKenzie there. Man, that was a nasty defibrillator, Drew.
I don't think nasty was a strong enough word to describe it, Paulie.
Just the way that Jake kind of stuck in on that. That is so dangerous. We've seen that move win him the Heritage Championship. And the Tag Team Championship.
I know.
And the Heavyweight Championship.
No, he used the cheating Thunder Kick for that. Off the ropes, back elbow connects by Ely. And every time Bray McKenzie gets a little bit of momentum, Ely there to cut it off immediately.
Ely into the cover.
Going for it, 2 count only. You wonder though if he had covered immediately after that elbow instead of parading around and trying to draw the ire of the OCW faithful here in Mogadore, he might have had 3. Jawbreaker connects there by McKenzie, and can he make this happen? Ooh! Backstabber connects, cover by McKenzie. Does he have him? No! Devastating backstabber wasn't enough, Drew. What's it going to take for the Vibe to pick up the win?
Ely making his way back to his feet.
Went for the pump kick. Thunder kick connects.
And he got all of it.
Cover. No, it's not.
2.
We haven't seen too many people kick out of a Jake Ely super kick. And now Ely's got to be going back through that arsenal trying to figure out what else can I throw at him. But every time, Ely has taken extra time to argue with members of the OCW faithful in attendance. That could be the deciding factor in this match, Drew.
Defibrillator, no!
This time, Bray McKenzie had it scouted. Oh no, the referee nearly got wiped out. Oh, he did get wiped. What the hell? Oh, come on! A low blow by Jake Ely. And the kick.
Into the cover.
And it's academic here. Ely couldn't get the job done one-on-one, so he had to resort to a low blow to get the advantage.
A low blow where, Paulie?
When he was also messing up the referee's hair. And maybe eye raking him. I'm not even sure why he didn't just get disqualified for that.
Because he didn't do anything wrong, Paulie.
You can't put your hands on the official. In the best case scenario, he just mussed the man's hair, but I'm pretty sure he slipped a finger in the eyeball.
Well, the referee's hair was messed up to begin with.
Oh, will you stop? Jake Ely picks up the victory, but an impressive showing once again by Bray McKenzie. Even through all of the chicanery of Jake Ely, able to find a way to keep on pace with Ely throughout that match. Ely just had a stronger game plan tonight. And cheated.
Oh, will you stop with that? Yeah, 3 championship matches still to come tonight, including the OCW Tag Team Championship, as the winners take on the team of Colton Quinn and Izzy Lambert.
Colton Quinn making his OCW debut tonight, earlier tonight actually, in the over-the-top rope battle royal, which was won by the made man Gino DeCapo, which secured him a heavyweight championship main event match against Lord Thomas the Brute.
And also still to come, the Ohio Heritage Championship on the line as Chuck the Truck Morris goes one-on-one with the winner of the Heritage Grand Prix, the professional Brandon Fields.
What a night still to come here.
Absolutely.
And you gotta love the OCW faithful here in Mogadore. Loud and proud as always. Rain gone away. It is pleasant here in Mogadore. And considering the weather we've been dealing with for the past number of weeks, this is a welcome sight.
Yeah.
And we should point out there are still future events on the calendar. In fact, next week, July the 22nd, Polino Mania 3 at Polino's Sports Pub and Grub in Canal, Fulton, Ohio. But we have our first of 3 championship matches coming your way next. It would be disrespectful not to add the winner of the Heritage Grand Prix to that incredible introduction.
Yeah, the professional Brandon Fields having to win 3 matches just last week just to get the opportunity at the Ohio Heritage Championship here tonight.
Oh, and congratulations. You ran through a gauntlet of the 8 best in OCW. Fantastic. Your prize is a championship match against the great, arguably one of the greatest Ohio Heritage champions of all time, the only man to hold the championship more than once, Chuck the Truck Morris.
But just look at the demeanor of the professional Brandon Fields. Cold, calculated. He is dialed in here tonight.
It's like watching a Terminator in action. And it's terrifying to think what could be in store for OCW.
Like, I dubbed him the Silent Assassin when he was with the Entourage. And Brandon Fields undefeated since leaving the Entourage.
Well, he didn't leave the Entourage. The Entourage left him, and that's a very important part of the story. No championships, to his credit, in the Entourage. But can he get it done tonight? You have to wonder if the cardio is going to be there after 3 straight victories at the Heritage Grand Prix. Not denying the cardio of Brandon Fields, but it's a tough ask of anybody to compete 3 times in one night, let alone win 3 times in one night. But here comes the Heritage Champion, Chuck the Truck Morris.
Chuck winning that championship back at tradition.
In the toe strap match, which he chose.
He went to war with Derek Dillinger that night.
And you kind of have to go to war to beat Derek Dillinger. If he's willing to do that, imagine what he's willing to do to keep the championship here tonight in Mogadore. The confidence of Chuck the Truck Morris, knowing how important that Heritage Grand Prix was to his future. Because imagine what that says for Chuck to go out there and beat the man who wins the Heritage Grand Prix. First time ever.
This match for the OCW Ohio Heritage Championship.
You have to wonder, Drew, whose momentum is going to be greater? Because we talked about Brandon Fields and 3 straight victories in the Heritage Grand Prix to win it. Chuck was in the All-Star Tag Team matchup that did not have a decisive victor.
Well, the momentum has to be with Brandon Fields, because like I said, undefeated since the Entourage split. And I personally believe that Brandon Fields has what it takes to win the Heritage Championship here tonight.
I've said that from the beginning. He never needed Nick Hahn. But you're going up against a dangerous man in Chuck the Truck Morris. 3 times now, the Heritage Champion, former tag team champion. I don't want to say that he's an up-and-comer because he's already got championship accolades. But the only thing that's missing from his crown is the heavyweight championship. Into the corner goes Fields. And a clean break by the champion, Chuck the Truck Morris. Which is interesting because you have to wonder, if the roles were reversed, would Brandon Fields have done the same?
Back into the corner again.
There's that temper problem that Chuck has. That's always been a concern.
And could that cost him the Heritage Championship here tonight? Because look at the demeanor of Brandon Fields. Dialed in, cold, calculated.
Guess we're going to get an answer to my earlier question. And the answer was no. And a big clothesline in the corner, and out comes Brandon Fields, not of his own volition. Drop to the mat.
Fields to the outside.
And that's the biggest shot of the night so far in this matchup, Drew. And it comes from Chuck the Truck Morris only a couple minutes in.
Yeah, but Fields is going to take a second, regain his composure.
Chuck the Truck Morris on the run, revving up that diesel engine.
Into the barricade.
And the worst thing that Fields did maybe was roll out of the ring. Because it's now opened the extracurricular activities with the barricade and the ringside area. Oh, off the apron.
Both men need to be mindful of the count here.
Well, technically Chuck doesn't. This is a championship matchup, and the championship cannot change hands by disqualification or countout, meaning you have to pin or submit the champion in order to win the title. Chuck really doesn't have to worry about the count. Beautiful belly-to-belly suplex cover.
2 count only.
And Chuck is a very aggressive, forward competitor. He doesn't look back. He moves ahead. Although he may have wanted to look back for that.
Fields able to escape.
Oh, the arm breaker connects. That is not good for Chuck. Cover. 2 count only. We talked about all 3 of those victories at the Heritage Grand Prix, and Drew, each one of them was by submission with that devastating Kimura lock.
Absolutely.
And you have to imagine that is on Brandon Fields' mind right now.
Definitely. Fields working over the left arm of Chuck the Truck Morris.
In the ropes with leverage and spring. And it looks like Brandon Fields is zeroed in on the
Into
target.
the ring post.
Odd. At some point, you have to be concerned about the well-being of Chuck the Truck Morris. Cover.
Roll up.
Could have it here. No. How much irreparable damage is going to be done to that shoulder in the name of the Heritage Championship, Drew?
As much as it takes to win it, apparently.
God. That's not even just winning a match. That's taking food off a man's table. Just picking apart the shoulder. No, 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 please don't. Into a hammer lock. Oh, God.
That could have possibly separated Chuck's shoulder.
It could have. 2 count. You could hear the guttural scream of agony from the champion. And to be honest, I don't think I've seen that maneuver ever in person. But it has quickly debilitated the shoulder and arm of the champion Chuck the Truck Morris. Chuck using the good hand to fire off a couple rights, but quickly stopped at the crossroads. Cover
Fields
here.
into the cover.
Only can get a 2 count there. You see, the concern right now has to be this takes the frame breaker out of contention. Will Chuck have enough strength in that left arm to deliver that devastating spine buster that he's known for?
Fields driving the shoulders in.
And again. Three in a row. Almost a mantra of sorts now for Brandon Fields. This is not going to be good. Across the top rope with that arm wrench. God.
If that shoulder ain't separated before, it sure is now.
Cover here for the championship. No. And Chuck the Truck Morris is not going to quit. You will have to basically stop him dead in his tracks. because that's what the Heritage Championship means to Chuck the Truck Morris. Chuck back to his feet. Oh, but cut off with that knee to the midsection. Oh! Another shot to the back. And a European-style uppercut on that 2 count. Brandon Fields has been much more aggressive than we're used to seeing with him.
Absolutely.
And I think it may have caught Chuck the Truck Morris by surprise. It looks like
Fields looking perhaps for the ripcord lariat.
he's got the ripcord. Planted. Cover here. 2 count only. I don't think Chuck was able to get full power on that bomb because he had a little bit of trouble hooking the arm.
Yeah, that arm's got to be almost completely numb at this point.
It's hanging off of his side, Drew. These clotheslines by Chuck the Truck Morris, though. What did we say earlier? He will not give up. Oh, wait a minute. Crucifix.
Fields into the cover.
Does he have enough here? No. 2 count says Papa Smurf.
Roll up.
Back in there. Does he have him here? No. Nice boot to the side. Plants him. Cover. Does he have? No.
2 count only.
Chuck the Truck Morris is throwing bombs here, figuratively and literally, and they are not quite getting the job done. Is this a factor from that shoulder earlier?
Chuck calling for the frame breaker.
But Brandon Fields had us got it right to the arm. Oh, the ripcord connects.
We can have a new
Ripcord lariat.
champion.
Cover. 1, 2. No. Fields threw his home run shot, and it got caught at the wall. Or maybe he didn't. Fields transitions into the Kimura.
Kimura locked in deep.
A quick transition by the challenger as Chuck the Truck Morris maneuvers to the bottom rope and he gets there. Fields has to break the hold lest he be disqualified.
Fields right back to that shoulder.
But how much damage has been done now that Kimura won 3 consecutive matches at the Heritage Grand Prix last week? We know how painful that maneuver is. And for Chuck the Truck Morris to survive it, make it to the bottom rope, and continue fighting. Back to the arm. Frame breaker connects! Oh, but I think the champion may have done significant damage to himself.
And Chuck unable to go for the cover.
If he can get there, he might have this thing won. Only can get a shoulder across.
2 count only.
Oh no! Fields transitioned back. He grabbed the arm, and I think he just locked in the Kimura again. There's nowhere to go for Chuck the Truck Morris. Reaching with every bit of his frame. Can he get to the bottom ropes again?
In the middle of the ring here.
Chuck is fading.
Chuck
Oh my
taps!
God!
Chuck taps! We have a new Ohio Heritage champion.
And new Ohio
unbelievable. Brandon Fields has done what no man could do. Tap out Chuck the Truck Morris.
And Fields was almost content of ripping that arm off and giving it out as a souvenir here.
And any questions or any doubts about Brandon Fields after the entourage have just been laid to rest. The new Ohio Heritage Champion stands atop. And Chuck is talking with our referees right now after that devastating Kimura lock. That arm is darn near hanging off the side of his body, Drew.
Yeah, I'm almost convinced that shoulder separated.
My God. If that's what Brandon Fields was willing to do to win the Ohio Heritage Championship, just imagine what he's going to do to keep it.
Absolutely. But once again, congratulations to the new OCW Ohio Heritage Champion, the professional Brandon Fields. But two more championship matches yet to come here tonight.
Of course, the heavyweight championship matchup, we determined the winner of the Battle Royal would challenge for the heavyweight championship later on tonight. That man, Gino DeCapo. And the made man looks to have his opponents sleeping with the fishes. That's no easy test against Lord Thomas the Brute.
This next match is a tag team. Tag team match. Okay, keep shutting out. It's for the Ohio Tag Team Champion. Introducing first is the team of Colton, Quinn, and Izzy, Lambert.
Boy, the french fries around here smell really good tonight at Lions Park in Mogadore.
The team of Colton, Quinn, and Izzy Lambert making their way out to the ring.
We saw a little bit of both of these men in the Battle Royal earlier in the night. And Lambert is notorious for carrying around that red kendo stick.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to tell you what he does with the red kendo stick. Oh, now he's targeting Crazy Granny. Somebody get him out of there. He just threatened to hit that. What a piece of garbage. Lambert and Quinn set to challenge for the OCW Tag Team Championship. What a crazy night it's been here.
I would be remiss if I didn't mention that Colton Quinn making his OCW debut earlier tonight in the Battle Royal.
Tag Team Champions, Robbie Starr and No Shame, Jimmy Shane, the West.
Well, you can throw up a dub for that, Drew. The winners are here in Mogadore. The Show Robbie Starr, No Shame Jimmy Shane. They are amongst the faithful, actually.
Yeah, the winners winning those tag team championships back at Tradition in that four-way tag team match.
And that's the thing with the winners, Drew. They feed off the energy of the crowd. Wherever the OCW faithful are, that's where the winners are going to be. And right now, the OCW faithful are at 10. See quite a few W's out there in the crowd.
But also notice that Izzy Lambert hasn't dropped that kendo stick.
I guess technically that would be legal until the bell goes. Unique hairstyle for Izzy Lambert. You might have noticed the red fading in out of that side cut.
Paulie, I think you could pull something like that off.
I tried it once and just didn't end well for me. Looking like Quinn and Star going to start this match up.
And we are underway for the OCW Tag Team Championship.
And what would it mean for a team like Colton Quinn and Izzy Lambert to come in and knock off the tag team champions right off the bat?
Well, it'd be amazing for Colton Quinn to debut and win the tag team championships in his first night here in OCW.
I can't
That'd
think
be
of anybody
great.
who's done that.
Yeah.
Star working the arm. We saw earlier how that can affect a match. Hope to have a status update on Chuck the Truck Morris here as part of OCW Flashpoint. Nice toss there by the champion. And the body slam. Tag made. Here comes No Shame Jimmy Shane. Double knees out of the corner. Followed up by the jawbreaker. Great tag team work here. Off the second rope with the double axe smash. And Lambert just looks like he smelled something he did not like. As he makes the tag and in he comes. I don't know what to expect out of Izzy Lambert, to be honest.
To be fair, I don't think Jimmy Shane knows either.
When in doubt, go with a tried and true original that works almost every time. Nasty chops by Lambert. Third time's not the charm. Bang! Shameless elbow connects. And now Jimmy Shane teeing off in the corner. We've seen a lot of innovation on the 10 punch from days gone by. Tag and in comes Robbie Starr, who splashes Izzy Lambert in the corner. And Izzy Lambert's got to be wondering if he hit this playlist on repeat.
But Robbie Starr eating the turnbuckle there.
And what a lariat! Cover for the tag team championship. No. I think Lambert had already heard that song on the playlist. Into the corner goes Robbie Starr. And he is in no man's land right now.
Lambert putting the boots in.
Tag. We don't really know a lot about Colton Quinn, but he seems to be very agile. A little bit more of the speed. Oh, wait a minute. Lambert using the bottom rope to choke out one half of the tag team champions, Robbie Starr. Cunning is going to be a word that I'll throw in there for Quinn.
Yeah. Tag made.
Quick tags from Lambert and Quinn, keeping the fresh man in the ring. and perhaps the hubris of Jimmy Shane getting the better of him. But it also may have cost Robbie Starr there for a moment. Big back elbow by Lambert.
Lambert into the cover.
Could be enough here. No. 2 count only. I believe that is Michael Contos, our referee for this championship action here tonight. He has his work cut out for him, controlling these 4 individuals. And out the tag, it's just a double stomp in the corner. I think that mud hole got about 2 sizes bigger. And Robbie Starr just has not been able to get out of that corner for the last several minutes, and it is doing significant damage to him. And now Robbie Starr trying to get the OCW faithful behind him. Jimmy Shane rallying the faithful as well. Look at the power of Robbie Starr to move this boulder out of his way. Tag, oh, but the referee did not see it. Jimmy Shane teeing off on Colton Quinn, but he's not the legal competitor because the referee was not able to see the tag. That is a tough break for the winners right here, Drew.
Winner into the cover.
No. Something like that could change the complexion of this entire match.
Quinn again into the cover.
And he's got 2. Quinn to the second rope. What is Colton Quinn thinking here? Oh, God, nobody home on the leg drop. That is going to leave a mark. Robbie Starr looked like a back suplex. Didn't get as much torque on it as he wanted, but he made it work nonetheless. You almost wonder if the conditions are causing some adverse effects, Drew.
Yeah, they're definitely coming into play here.
And the tag is made. And Jimmy Shane runs through Izzy Lambert like a buzzsaw. That's not going to be a good night for Colton Quinn. I hope Colton Quinn wasn't thinking about having kids. Runs into the corner. Oh, went and got the cutter. That was out of, well, I don't think we're allowed to say out of nowhere. From downtown. Wait, Lambert is trying to use that kendo stick. This would cause a disqualification if he connects. Not if he connects with his tag team partner, though. The kendo stick goes flying, and so does Lambert. Cover. And the tag team champions retain. I guess Jimmy Shane gets the kendo stick as a trophy. The winners continue the Winners' Championship Tour with another dub here tonight in Mogadore. And you have to imagine both men looking ahead towards next Saturday night. Polino Mania 3 at Polino Sports Pub and Grub in Canal Fulton. And anybody who knows anything about OCW knows Jimmy Shane is Canal Fulton's own.
Yeah.
He is going to be hell-bent on a championship victory next week. And for Quinn and Lambert, can't really complain if you're them. They just came up a little bit short to the greatest tag team in OCW right now.
I would definitely love to see that one run back.
Absolutely. Talked about putting the playlist on repeat. I'd put that one on repeat.
But still to come,
In
the
fact,
OCW Heavyweight Championship will be on the line as Lord Thomas the Brute goes one-on-one with the winner of the Battle Royal from earlier tonight, the made man Gino DeCapo. And that match is going to happen right now.
From the Bronx, New York, the main man, Gino DeCapo.
it has been a long night for Gino DeCapo already, as he opened the night winning the over-the-top rope battle royal to secure this championship opportunity. You can only imagine how much it took out of him just to win the battle royal. And then you have to go against Lord Thomas the Brute.
Yeah, this match is definitely going to be a hard-hitting match. And it's just going to show...
Gino's kids might feel this.
Yeah.
Why does he have to pick on the little kids?
But as I was saying, Gino, very confident that he's going to walk out of here with the OCW Heavyweight Championship here tonight.
You almost wonder if that's a sure bet.
It may very well be.
So now you're on the payroll for the self-proclaimed all-stars of OCW.
Lord Thomas the Brute.
And the drums of Midgard herald the arrival of the OCW Heavyweight Champion, Lord Thomas the Brute.
Yeah, Lord Thomas the Brute winning that championship back at Tradition.
And nobody has stopped him since. And to be fair, nobody's come close to stopping Lord Thomas the Brute. This was the worst case scenario that I think the entire locker room had, is that Lord Thomas the Brute sets his sights on championship gold, and then we can't stop him. And we're at that point now. For the longest time, only two men in history had ever pinned Lord Thomas the Brute.
And both of those men are the current tag team champions.
Which should tell you what that means. They set their eyes on a different championship entirely.
And this match, your main event of the evening for the OCW Heavyweight Championship.
And once again, credit to the OCW faithful here in Mogadore. They have brought it all night long, even through torrential downpours that other places would not have had the same success. We are so thankful and appreciative to those of you in Mogadore who stuck with us tonight, because this has been a hell of a show. We already crowned a new Heritage Champion. We might crown a new Heavyweight Champion right now.
And we are underway.
And Lord Thomas the Brute pushing the buttons of the challenger early. And we said it was going to be physical. Even the tie-up is physical, Drew.
Well, Gino's not going to be able to match power with Lord Thomas the Brute. Gino's going to have to rely on outsmarting the Brute here.
And we've talked about that in previous Brute matches. It seems like Lord Thomas the Brute has gotten smarter, more wise to that, and has adapted his game plans. Do you think there's a hole in Lord Thomas the Brute's game?
Since tradition, not that I've seen.
Exactly. We talk about the irresistible force, the immovable object. Usually they're two different people. And I think Gino might be a little bit out of his game right now, just trying to get back to the basics.
Is Gino calling for a test of strength here?
With Lord Thomas the Brute. And the Brute will more than gladly welcome that. And that's not a knock on Gino DeCapo. DeCapo is one of the strongest competitors. Of course he went low.
And that's what Gino needs to do, outsmart the Brute here.
DeCapo into the ropes. My God, he got ran through. And now the Brute unleashes his fury on the challenger. Well, there's that test of strength that Gino wanted. I don't think that went the way he was hoping. Back to his feet is Gino DeCapo. Nearly went into that power slam. Gino sends him in the corner.
Hard into the corner.
Awkwardly, too. You almost wonder if he caught the shoulder there. Nasty headbutt by the challenger. That seems to have done as much damage to the challenger as it did to the champion. And out of the corner with a bulldog.
Gino into the cover.
Does he have enough to take the title? No. And look, I think Gino knew that a bulldog was not going to be enough to get the job done. But that sends a message to the champion that I think I can beat you. I know I can beat you.
Well, Gino firmly in control right now.
And that's one of the very few weaknesses we've talked about with Lord Thomas the Brute. Once you get him on off his feet, as the flying meatball connects, cover for the championship. No. once you get Lord Thomas the Brute off his feet and he's down at your level, he becomes vulnerable.
Brute fighting from his knees here.
And quickly to his feet. That was smart by Gino DeCapo to go right to the knee with the dropkick cover. I don't think he even got 2 on that. Lord Thomas the Brute just slapped his knee saying, no, you can't be hurt. I need you. Lord Thomas the Brute's willing to punish himself to punish others.
Gino raking the eyes of the Brute across that top rope.
A shot to the chest there. Into the corner, shaking the ring standards. My God.
Gino with
cover.
a roll up for the
He's got the
championship.
tights. Had the tights, still a 2 count only for Gino DeCapo. And we talked about it. On his knees, he is... vulnerable is probably not the right word. I don't think Lord Thomas the Brute's ever been vulnerable in his life. What a headbutt. And another. Remember the damage that was done to Gino on those headbutts? On the other side, it didn't seem to affect Lord Thomas the Brute at all.
Ooh. I felt that up here.
We felt that in the press box, and we're quite a distance away, guys. And Gino had felt one too many of those. Again to the headbutts. Is it wise to headbutt Lord Thomas the Brute?
I don't know. But Gino with a big splash there.
But the back suplex goes awry. And the side slam connects by the champion.
Both men down center of the ring here.
Who can get to their feet first and take control of this matchup for the OCW Heavyweight Championship? Both men back to their feet, throwing bombs. It's a heavyweight championship matchup. You kind of knew it would happen. It almost devolves into a boxing fight. Just running through the challenger DeCapo. And again. Third time's the charm for Lord Thomas the Brute.
Gino back to his feet.
Not for long, perhaps. Choke slam connects. Cover. It's not over yet.
2 count only. And the Brute cannot believe it.
Many a championship challenger has fallen to that choke slam, but DeCapo continues fighting. But Lord Thomas the Brute might be looking to end this thing once and for all. Went for the power slam.
Omerta!
Locked in. Can he get it completely locked in? But the champion's so wise to get to the corner, knowing that would break the hold. However, DeCapo waiting with that back elbow.
Looking for the kiss of death.
Instead got kissed by that clothesline. And the champion, Lord Thomas the Brute, couldn't quite get him up there. It looked like maybe... Oh my God. Got him! Cover! And it is over. still the OCW heavyweight champion, Lord Thomas the Brute. And for Gino DeCapo, it just didn't work out. You almost have to wonder now, where was Asher Knox? Has that partnership gone awry as well? But the champion taking time to celebrate with the OCW faithful. As the reign of the Brute continues, perhaps stronger than ever, here tonight in Mogadore.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out tonight and hanging out with us in the Bray and in the dark. We appreciate each and every one of you. Without you, we could not be here. We do have a next show coming up next Saturday. It's at Paulino's in Apple. We'll see you all next show. Thank you all for coming out and hanging out with us.
And for all of us here at Believe Land Media, we thank you for joining us for our OCW coverage throughout the years. We will be back with you again at some point in the future. As they say, it is not goodbye, it is so long for now. For the Werewolf Drew Starner, I'm Paul. We will see you again